Topping today's news, the F&M adds new candidates to its team called Team Work. Rick Fox clears up issues regarding his appointment as ambassador at large. Bahamas Power and Light forecasted to erase its debt in the next 6 years. And an American man bitten by a shark while spearfishing in Grand Bahama. Good evening, Bahamas. This is your JCN Evening News. It is a pleasure to have you join us. The official opposition Free National Movement has now named 39 candidates for the 2026 general elections following its final ratification process at the party's headquarters on Tuesday night. Among the newly ratified candidates introduced by the party leader himself, Michael Pintard, are Shannon Don Cartwright, St. James. He will face Owen Wells from the PLP. Rick Fox, Garden Hills, will face Mr. Mario Boleg. Jamal Moss will run in St. Barnabas. Carlton Boleg, Bimini and the Berry Islands. Dr. Andre Rollins, Long Island. Gadville McDonald, Nassau Village. Jay Philippe, Baines and Grantstown. Julian Gibson, Mangrove Key. Janice Oliver, North Andros. Mike Holmes, Cat Island. Dr. Charlene Reed, Pine Ridge in Grand Bahama. Darville Russell, Centerville here in the capital. After the introduction of the newly ratified candidates, Mr. Pintard had this message for the general public.
I know you're anxious to meet the candidates. So let me just say on behalf of all of us, we love you. We care about this country and its future. We are humbled by the rare opportunity you've given us to serve you. And we commit to do so with humility, with transparency. We will open up every book once we are elected, so you can see what is behind the decisions that this government has made. We will serve you every day, not with arrogance, but with humility. We will not be traveling around the world on air or on your dime. We believe that it is important for us to share with you what motivates our decision every day. And I want you to know this is a part of that team that will deliver better for the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. God bless all of you.
There has been a lot of talk about former NBA star Rick Fox entering frontline politics here in the Bahamas. He was asked why the Free National Movement when he was appointed ambassador at large by the Prime Minister and the Progressive Liberal Party.
So why now? I met a leader and I got to know him. And as we went through the last 3 months together, discussing his vision, the party's vision, him getting to understand what I'm passionate about, the things I care about. We connected on values, principles, and what this party stands for. And so it made it very easier as we went deeper and deeper, and I started to meet people in the party. In the last month, that galvanized the decision for me to say, if I'm looking for the right team, those individuals that I can align with and fight for and support and facilitate and serve the country with, this is the team I feel is best suited to do that successfully at another level going forward in our country. So why the F&M? Because the F&M is the party that we need to be supporting.
Fox was also asked why he has agreed to run in Garden Hills, that constituency, as opposed to the new St. James constituency, where he publicly said that he would have preferred to run.
There's a multitude of areas that I think I could have reached out and done a really good job in. I voiced publicly where I've had residence and where I have friends and network and family and business. I mentioned there was a constituency I thought I could do good work there. But as I continue to work with the leader and continue to work with the party and to look at the strategy that is in place to move forward to win the government, it's not about me. It's not about me and where I want to serve. It's about where can we as a group serve the best? Where can we serve the country the best? And Garden Hills is an example of affordability. It's an example of a community that needs the service at a different level than it's getting now. And I'm willing to, and in talking with them, I offered myself to be in the best place they felt I could serve in, to help this country, to help the people, and to help that constituency, and to really actually win the government, because that's what we're here to do.
Fox will face off against former national basketball team coach Mario Boleg in that Garden Hills seat. As he entered Parliament this morning, Mr. Boleg was asked for his comments after learning that Fox will be his opponent. He said that he is confident that he will get the victory. During the announcement that he would be the F&M's candidate for Garden Hills in 2026, Mr. Fox again was also asked about the PLP chairman, Fred Mitchell, telling him to resign as ambassador at large if he decided to enter frontline politics and be critical of the government that appointed him. He had this to say.
Resignation as an ambassador, you're giving a 3-year contract, and in order to continue with that contract, you extend it. I never extended that contract.
So you're no longer an ambassador?
I've never extended my contract. I've always been an ambassador. I've always been an ambassador. That's how I move through life. Whenever I go anywhere in the world as a Bahamian, I represent the people of the Bahamas because I care about my family, I care about the community I grew up in, I care about this island and this country, and I always carry myself that way as an example of what we are, what we all can be, right? And so I was honored to be, by the Prime Minister, to be offered the ambassador large position. I served that for 3 years respectfully, did the job that he'd asked me to do. I just didn't extend it. So, at that point, we moved in separate ways.
Fox said he never received the salary for the ambassador's post. Hours after Fox's comments, the PLP chairman, while on his way into the House of Assembly today, he was asked for his thoughts on what Rick Fox had to say, and he replied, he said, quote, "I have absolutely nothing to say about Rick Fox," end quote. Meanwhile, the speculation regarding where the F&M deputy leader will run, that is now over, as Mr. Cartwright, the current member of Parliament for St. Barnabas, was ratified for St. James, that constituency in western New Providence. Mr. Cartwright explains the move.
Ready to serve the Bahamian people. I'm grateful to the people of St. Barnabas for the last 9 years. I will always be grateful. They will always be family. The Free National Movement has asked me now to stand as the standard bearer for St. James, so I'm looking forward to going back home.
Former outspoken member of Parliament, Dr. Andre Rollins, who has been quiet in recent times, explained his return to frontline politics and says he is hoping to gain the support of current MP Adrian White.
My passion, my thirst for being a part of helping this country advance has never wavered. I may have left politics, but politics, in truth, never left me. I understand conversations people may have about, party affiliation. I would like all of us to bear in mind that we are first and foremost Bahamians. And party stripes or party affiliations really are not what is most important. What is most important in my view, as far as the first criterion for entering politics, is a passion and a concern for the welfare and the development of this country.
Rollins says he hopes to gain the support, again, of the current MP for Long Island, Mr. Adrian White, who may have also been seeking a return to frontline politics. The government is moving ahead with plans for a new hospital here in New Providence. During a communication in the House of Assembly today, the Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Michael Darville, outlined the long-standing needs for the facility, the work already completed, and how the project fits into the government's broader health reform agenda.
Mr. Deputy, we all can agree that every Bahamian deserves access to safe, affordable, compassionate health care, supported by well-trained professionals in modern clinics and hospitals. But we know that our healthcare system carries legacy issues that is compounded by its aging infrastructure and financial challenges. The issue of shortage of bed space, overcrowding at the accident emergency at the Princess Margaret Hospital and the Rand Memorial Hospital, coupled with new emerging threats to public health, manpower shortage, continue to affect our ability to respond to the needs of the Bahamian people the way we ought to.
And with concerns about staffing and manpower shortages across the healthcare system, Dr. Darville says the government is already taking steps to ensure the new facility is properly staffed and that doctors, nurses, and other healthcare professionals are trained and ready when the hospital opens.
Mr. Deputy, the truth of the matter is we are addressing these issues of manpower shortages at all fronts. And to date, I can say that more than 500 Bahamians have been hired in my ministry, but we still need more staff. We continue to recruit, and we continue to bring staff members in from abroad, but I'm pleased to report that some 47 retired nurses will be entering the healthcare system next month. And we are in the final stages for recruiting an additional 50 Ghanaian nurses, many with specialties, for the Rand Memorial Hospital and the Princess Margaret Hospital.
The proposed 200-bed hospital will focus on maternal and child health care and is expected to be constructed on a 50-acre site in central New Providence. Dr. Dalva says the project will create construction jobs, expand health services, and allow for major renovations at Princess Margaret Hospital once the Specialty Services Hospital is completed and built. And finally, in this segment, during a communication to the House of Assembly today, the Minister of Energy and Transport, Jobeth Kobe Davis, tabled the Bahamas National Energy Policy 2025-2030, a document she says represents far more than policy on paper, but represents a turning point for the nation.
It's not just a plan, it's a promise. A promise that we will transform our energy sector from a burden into a foundation for prosperity. A promise that affordable, reliable, clean energy will reach every Bahamian on every island. A promise that we're not just fixing what's broken, we're building something better than we've ever had before. The policy at heart lies a simple but powerful mission to create an energy sector that enhances quality of life for every Bahamian, not just maintains it, enhances it.
Kobe Davis said the policy is aimed at providing the Bahamas with reliable energy supplies comparable to developed world status, and to achieve this, the government has to establish 12 goals that will lead to the desired results.
We're committed to independent regulation that balances stakeholder interests fairly. We're committed to engaging internationally, regionally, and domestically to learn from the best and share our own innovations. We're committed to enhancing economic growth and competitiveness because affordable, reliable energy is the foundation every business needs to thrive. We're opening doors for private investment and innovation, creating opportunities for Bahamian citizens to participate and prosper. We're building a knowledgeable, productive workforce ready for the energy jobs of tomorrow. We're protecting our precious natural environment while dramatically increasing renewable energy use. And critically, we're ensuring energy security, safe supply, efficient transmission, universal service, protection for vulnerable consumers, and least cost supply for all customers.
Later in the parliamentary session, Kobe Davis said it has been projected that the government expects to erase BPL's debt within the next 6 years.
The International Monetary Fund has further confirmed that electricity reform is projected to increase our real GDP growth by approximately 0.5% by 2035, reduce fossil fuel imports, and narrow the national current account deficit. Importantly, the IMF have confirmed that Bahamas Power and Light is on track to repay all outstanding debt within 6 years, while eliminated the historic $476 million imbalance between the government of the Bahamas and BPL.
Yes.
That is not aspirational policy, Madam Speaker. That is structural correction.
That was Minister of Energy and Transport, Jobeth Kobe Davis. You're watching JCN TV News. We'll take a break here. We'll be right back after these commercials where an American man bitten by a shark while spearfishing on Grand Bahama. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with that.